Hi everyone, I'm really excited today because I finally opened my online store and I have got lots of good stuff for you implanted ladies. I've been working really hard to just kind of find the products and tools that I know you guys have been asking me about, and tools that I've been using throughout my eyebrow implant journey. And so I wanted to show you today the trimming template tools that I've got online, and they come in a pack of 4. And why do you need all of these? Well, basically they look really similar, but actually they're quite different shapes, and I want to show you how I use them. So some are quite curved, some are straight. You kind of just want to find one that helps you hold your eyebrows in place. So before I was using this tool, I would usually brush up my brows like so, and then you can look back at some of my older videos, kind of hold my brows in place and kind of fumble around and try and trim. And I would do the same on the other brow. On my left, because obviously I'm right-handed, on my left brow, I always found so difficult and tricky, and it's just a bit fumbly. So these tools really do help me kind of get the brow in place, kind of measure them up, and just kind of eyeball it and see where needs trimming. So that's quite a straight one. I like the thinnest one. So I think this is the thinnest kind of tail. And this is the one that I like to use. I just like how it holds the hair up. So for example, I would do that. And then I would go ahead and use that as a guideline to trim. And the reason why I like the thinnest one is because I've got quite a thin tail, and I think it's just a nice way of holding that brow tail to trim as well. And it just makes it so much easier, especially on this side. See, I can actually see what I'm doing and trim. Where before, I was kind of fumbling about with my hands. So, these are available on my shop now. And for they come in a pack, and they cost £10. So I do think they're really handy, and if you've got implanted brows, you should definitely try and give them a go. I'd love to see if you find them as useful as I do. So I'm going to go ahead and give these babies a trim now. I don't want to trim them too short because I want them quite long. I've got a shoot this weekend, and I don't want to trim them too short. You can see, like, this is way longer than that, so you can gauge that with your fingers as well, but you can see that is so much longer. I'm gonna brush it again. My scissors are caught in my thumb. But yeah, they're so useful. Gives you a good clear line of where to trim, where before I was kind of, using my fingers, which works, but this is definitely way easier for trimming. And you've got that like clear kind of outline, that clear outline, which is super useful. These are not my favorite scissors. I didn't grab them. So that's how I wanted to show you how you use the trimming tool to kind of trim excess eyebrow hair. So as we all know, implanted brow hair, these scissors are not my favorite. But my favorites are in my bag, so we'll just have to make do with these. So we know implanted brow hair grows continuously because we take the hair from the donor site, which is from the back of the head. So there is a fear that hair will, grow as long as the hair on your head. But believe me, I've tried it. I've tried to grow them as long as I can for a few weeks, and they did not grow anywhere as long as I thought they would grow. These scissors are not the best. So anyway, that's how I use the template. So it is super easy and it is really handy. I also wanted to show you how I've kind of updated the laminated look using the Krylon gel and using this little brow comb. So you guys know I usually go in with the Krylon brow gel and then I get my eyeshadow, back of the eyeshadow brush, and I kind of use the eyeshadow stick to kind of roll and hold. That's my technique. But I've been using a new technique lately, so I'm just going to show you that also. So you apply the Krylon brow gel generously throughout your brow. And then you grab your little brow comb, which is also available on my online store. It's actually included in a starter brow kit. But so it comes with a razor, this little brow comb, a second razor backup, and some scissors and a spot tool. Well, what I would use as a brow spot tool anyway. But yeah, so I've been using this technique now, which I find a little bit easier than the roll and hold technique. I know a few of you have messaged me, especially some of you girls that don't have implanted brows, have said, oh, the roll and hold technique isn't working for you guys. So I think give this technique a go, because it's quite easier to do than the roll and hold, because you're literally just like brushing it up, but you're brushing it and at the same time kind of dragging the comb on your skin, so it really gets the brow hairs to kind of lay on your skin for that like laminated brow look. You see it's working at the front. I feel like I may have been heavy-handed with my sunscreen, which is why it's not laying as slick as it did yesterday when I was trying this technique out. Let's try the other brow. Well, I mean, I go through phases anyway, where, some days I'll do the roll and hold, but I did have been using it with this little comb lately. I have noticed it has been easier. I'm thinking it's definitely my SPF that I've put on my skin, which is not letting it stick to the skin, because usually I don't have this problem with the Krylon gel. Usually it just sticks straight to the skin, but as you can see, the comb is doing what I want it to do, but the eyebrow gel is not sticking to my skin how it usually does. Sorry guys, it's definitely because I was really heavy-handed with my SPF. What can you do? Some videos just don't work out how you want it to. Basically, I'm doing a new skincare routine, which I will let you guys know soon. I've been using a retinol at night, but which is a vitamin A. I'm just going to go in with Patrick Ta wax brows and a setting mist and try it this way. And so when you use a retinol or vitamin A, you have to really use a strong SPF during the day, because your skin is quite sensitive to the sun. So yeah, I think I was way too heavy-handed with the SPF. Usually I completely avoid my brow area, so that I don't have any problems with kind of laying my brows down to the skin if I want that look. You know, I am quite fond of my brows being quite fluffy lately, so it's not something that I always have to be careful of or mindful of, but it's definitely something to be aware of if you are buying the Kryolan brow gel and you're wondering why it's not sticking as well as you would have hoped. Maybe it's your primer, maybe it's your sun protector. So okay, so here I'm going in with a comb, and it's definitely working a lot better with the Patrick Ta Major Brow Wax product, which is similar to like a soap brow, but his one is obviously a wax. I love his packaging. It has a really cute mirror. I do really like the classic soap brows product. I've done a review on it before. You can check out on my IGTVs. So yeah, it's not that I don't like the soap brows product. What I will say though is that the tin does annoy me. Like the spoolie kind of annoys me, like getting the product, where this is kind of easy. Kind of, you have to really bend the spoolie to get the product on your spoolie, because the tin is so annoying when trying to get it on the applicator, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that is a really laminated, stuck to the skin look. I did use my regular spoolie brush, but I did want to show you that this comb, what the comb does, and what I've been doing using it, how I've been using it lately. Can't get it out. But yeah, I like that when you comb your brows with the mini comb, if you get the brow flat, like flat to the skin, you can use the back of the comb to lay that product down flat to the skin, which I have been able to achieve this look with a brow gel and with this mini comb. I promise you, I have been able to do it, but as I said, it must be the SPF, that I applied before I did my brows today, because I put makeup on. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. So there's a few products on the website that I hope you guys check out, and I'll do some videos of each product that I've got up online for you, so that it all makes sense. And as always, if you guys have any questions with regards to anything related to eyebrow hair transplant, even if you've had one already and you're struggling with training, or if you're just thinking about having the treatment in the future, I'd love to hear from you. And thanks for watching. And maybe I'll film it again without any SPF to prove to you guys that it does work, but it must be my SPF. But thanks again for watching. Bye.